power is found in Jesus and what he accomplished at the cross. You see, Jesus changes lives from the inside out. We would love for you to join us at Covenant Church, located at 1124 Brinkley Ave, right here in Murfreesboro. We have services Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. and Tuesdays at 7 p.m. You can learn more about us at our Cornell Ministries YouTube channel. We want you to grow in Christ at Covenant Church.
Do you have over $10,000 in credit card debt? If you're feeling the financial impact with unprecedented economic challenges, DebtBlue is here for you. With DebtBlue's Success Guarantee, you pay nothing unless your debt is reduced or completely resolved.
I'm just living sky high right now. I'm very thankful for it, and the team at DebtBlue are phenomenal. They're able to work with you. They're great.
Call for your free debt resolution information now. 800-200-6895. 800-200-6895.
This is Chip Walters, and I'll have Middle Tennessee football and basketball games for you right here.
MTSU Sports on WGNS, AM, FM, online. Rutherford Issues with Brian Barrett on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, and streaming at WGNSradio.com.
Rutherford Issues is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Now you can take control of your account management and energy consumption with the MyMTE app. Just download from the App Store, manage your account, improve your energy habits, and much more. That's MTE, serving to make life better since 1936. We're going to be talking about the Center for the Arts here in Murfreesboro today. And joining us in studio is Lauren Brown. And Lauren, you are the Grants and Communications Manager.
Correct.
That's a lot.
It is.
Good to have you.
Thank you.
Happy 2024.
Yes, Happy New Year.
It's crazy how fast it goes by.
It does. It just flies by. Did you have a good Christmas?
Did. Yeah, I had a good Christmas and enjoyed some afternoons off at least during that time. So,
good.
That's
You're
fun.
Just back at it.
Yeah, back at it. And sounds like you all are back at it at the Center for the Arts, too.
We are opening our first show of our 2024 season this Friday, actually. It's Little Shop of Horrors. I don't know if you're familiar with that show or maybe the movie from the 80s.
Yeah.
Most people are familiar with
the movie.
Yes. If you want to think of it as a sci-fi musical, really, is what it is. But it's a lot of fun. It has great music by Alan Menken. Howard Ashman wrote the book and lyrics. It's just a wonderful show, and we have a great cast. And it's directed by our own Heather Steele. She's the program director at the Center for the Arts as well. She's very talented. But yeah, tickets are going fast. I believe opening night is sold out, and a lot of our other shows are filling up quickly as well. But it opens this Friday, January 12th.
And runs through the 28th, I think, right?
Yes, that's correct. 3 full weekends. And for the first time with this show, we're going ahead and opening up Saturday 2 p.m. matinees already for sale.
For this show or for the whole season?
Probably going forward for this season.
Yeah.
Most of the time, if you all listening are patrons of the Center for the Arts, our shows do fill up pretty quickly. We're usually adding at least one matinee, sometimes additional. So we're just going to go on and open those up so you can go on and have it on your calendar and plan when you want to go when it's best for you. Sometimes, especially for those maybe with teenagers, or this show in particular is rated PG-13. But some of our shows, are for families or children, and a 7:30 p.m. start is late. So I know for my son, my oldest is 9, and he loves coming to shows. And I have taken him to a few of the 7:30 starts, but it's late. He's ready for bed. Yeah. So having those 2 p.m. shows hopefully helps our community for those who want to come in the afternoon.
Well, that'll be great. And it's not like you haven't added them to other shows, in the last several years. And anyway, so why not just go ahead and do it from the get-go, huh?
Yes, that's what we're doing, starting with this 2024 season. So, yeah, we hope our community likes that option and fills those seats.
Yeah, well, I was just joking with you before we went on the air. It's like, okay, so you're going to add this. Well, now you're going to be adding another matinee,
I know, and we just thank our cast so much. We are a nonprofit organization.
Right.
And so our cast, our volunteers in the community, so that they're able and willing to take that on is wonderful, and we thank them for that.
Absolutely. And you obviously have great support from the community. Otherwise, you wouldn't have to be adding matinees, right?
Yes, we're very thankful for that. So thank you for everyone listening.
Yeah. So Little Shop of Horrors runs January 12th through the
Through
28th.
the 28th, yes, and it is presented by Redstone Federal Credit Union. So thank you to them.
Yeah. And those presenting sponsors help with cost of the shows
They
and stuff,
do.
right?
They do. Yes, there's a lot of cost involved in running these shows and opening them. So, yeah, they help underwrite those costs for us. So, thank you, Redstone.
I did look, at the full season, and you've got some really great things. We're going to talk about some of those as we go throughout and kind of give folks a look at the 2024 season. But it's like there's something every month.
There
And
is.
sometimes there's a little overlap. I noticed in July there's overlap. And so you're going to be very busy.
Very busy. Yes, and we can go through it if you'd like.
Sure.
Where there's some overlap, I can kind of explain what that means for everyone. Yes, so if you're interested in seeing any of our shows, I just wanted to highlight our website, www.boroarts.org. It's just BORO arts.org. And right there's a tab or button that just says 2024 tickets. We do have pass options available where you can, get more at one time if you're interested in seeing multiple shows, and you can just go on the website and read all about that. And you also can call us at any time. We can always help. And we're also open during the week. I don't know if many people are aware of that, from 9 to 5. Always someone on staff. You can just walk in. We can help you buy tickets, answer any questions, and don't mean to go off track. We can talk more about this, but we also have our art gallery. We welcome visitors of the community come in and look at our art anytime.
Yeah, and you've kind of got details on that on your website, boroarts.org, about what art is actually on display, and about the artist who too. So
yes, we always include their bios. A lot of times they'll include a statement they want to share and the name of the exhibit, for example. Yes,
that's always good stuff. Now, you said the word passes in there, and did not say season tickets or season passes, and that's something important to know. We were kind of pushing those the last time you were on in December about get your season passes, but season passes are gone, right?
Yeah, we sold those through the end of the year, through 2023, through December 31st, but it doesn't mean there's not other options available. I know it's a little bit confusing, the verbiage, but we have flex passes available. You can buy 6 tickets at once or 15. And what's great about those is they are flexible. That's why we call them the flex pass. For example, if you have extended friends or family who want to come, you could use all 15 tickets for one show if you wanted to.
Oh, okay.
Or you could spread them out and, come have 2 tickets for each show, for example. You can make it what you want, which is great.
Sure.
But yeah, all the options are on our website. And like I said, if it's a little confusing, you're welcome to come into the center. We can always help you.
Well, if you, it's just you and your significant other, and that's 2, you can go to 3 different shows on the 6 pass.
If you wanted to do 6. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
It's, that's a great, and you sell those flex passes throughout the year.
Yes, through the season.
Yeah,
yes.
Through the whole season.
Especially, we haven't got in, but like our last show, for example, White Christmas, several wanted to bring their entire extended family. So that might be a good and save you a little bit of money at the same time.
Absolutely. Well, let's talk a little more about the season that is here, and also don't want to forget the community enrichment series of shows as well. So that's a bit of the reason why there's some overlap, right?
Exactly. And we also, while a majority of our shows are held locally at our Center for the Arts right here on the square, we do take advantage of a partnership we have with MTSU. They have a larger theater, Tucker Theater, that's on the campus of Middle Tennessee State University. It's not very far, just around the corner from here on our square. But it houses 800 seats, where ours, less than 200. So we can, get more people in there in those seats.
Sure.
Which is great. And some of them, call for a bigger stage, for example, as well.
And Do you know which one is going to be at MTSU this year?
I can tell you that Tarzan for sure is this summer. So that's where, when you look at the season, when you see a little overlap, that's what that is.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, that's
Yes.
awesome. So,
yes, and then at the end of the year, you'll see there's some dates that overlap with You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, and White Christmas as well.
Okay.
And same thing. So we'll have two going on at the same time.
Now, what is the Community Enrichment Series?
Okay. Yes, so this year, we have 10 main stage shows and then 4 that are part of our Community Enrichment Series. And some people, like you, just ask, what does that mean? So really just being able to engage more with our community and being able to offer, for example, Death of a Salesman, that offers us, this is just an example, we could invite an AP Literature English high school class to come in and see it, and they can sit down and talk possibly with the cast or the director, and we're going to have some, small events like that.
Okay.
For those shows, if that makes sense.
Awesome.
Yes.
And how many of those are there?
There are 4.
Okay.
So what are part of our Community Enrichment Series are, let me see, I want to tell you for sure, Dear Miss Barrett, for example. And that one is really...
Oh, I see the little asterisk there. So like that, Dear Miss Barrett, Tick Tick Boom.
Yes.
And A Raisin in the Sun and White Christmas.
White Christmas, exactly. So
And White Christmas is going to be an annual thing now, right?
Yes, it's going to be a tradition for our community. We started that just this past season in 2023, and so it'll be a tradition going forward, hopefully for your family and friends, something that can look forward to doing every year together, seeing it every year together.
So a lot of great shows that are going on, and check it out online at borougharts.org. And again, as you look at the dates and try to pick, just remember that there are 2 p.m. Saturday matinees.
Yes, for Little Shop of Horrors right now, and hope to continue those matinees as well if our community supports. And I'm sure they always have. So
Absolutely. We've got maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes left. Anything else you want to touch on before our time gets up?
Yeah, I did want to highlight our art gallery exhibit. We have a new one opening this Friday, the 12th. Her name is Nadine Shillingford, and the exhibit name is Hello Beautiful. And it's a collection of charcoal drawings and mixed media pieces. I've seen some of them hung. Actually, this morning, they are just beautiful. She's so talented, and she's based out of Nashville. And for most of our main stage shows, we usually coincide with the art gallery opening as well.
Okay. So the art gallery changes around the time of the show changes?
Most of the time. Yes. But this was our first exhibit for 2024, and they are beautiful. And I already touched on this earlier, but yeah, during the week, if you are here on our square and you want to stop by the center, our art gallery is free. It's open to the public. We're the only public art gallery in Murfreesboro. I don't know if many people are aware of that. But anyone from the public is welcome to come see those at any time.
Well, perfect.
Yes.
So, and again, lots of information about art gallery, about the shows. Get those flex passes, borougharts.org.
Yes, and our youth program as well. Those, that registration for our spring program is open now. Again, on our website, we have a tab just titled Youth. And so anyone can go on there and find out what shows are available for our youth. And
that's Center Stage Academy, right?
Center Stage Academy. Yes, that's the name of our youth arts education program.
Very good. You've got Little Mermaid coming up.
Yes,
and
Little Mermaid
Puffs.
Junior, Puffs, which is really, I have not seen that in person, but it's a spinoff from the Harry Potter series.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that's going to be for our older students. And we also have classes for K to second graders as well.
Good stuff. Well, Lauren, I appreciate you coming in today.
Thank you for having
Always
us.
enjoy talking about the Center for the Arts.
We appreciate you.
Absolutely. Borougharts.org is where you can find all the information. Lauren Brown, the Grants and Communications Manager for the Center, joining us today on the show. And if you missed part of it, check out the podcast. In fact, if you go to WGNSradio.com/listen, you can see where you can hear your favorite WGNS shows live and on demand, and even watch on Big G TV. That's WGNSradio.com/listen.
This is Lenny Farmer with Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home. Did you know that you can plan your funeral in advance without actually paying for your funeral in advance? In other words, if it's not a convenient time to pay for your funeral, you can still choose your funeral items and we'll file them away for later. Let's consider that together. You make the decisions for yourself, and when that financial window opens up, it becomes an easier decision. Call me at 615-893-2422 and let's plan together.
And now, reading of this morning's death notices. Virginia